Hello, and welcome to the Last Remnant, or welcome back, not welcome to, it's whatever, you know what's going on now with actual commentary, unless the computer decides to screw me over again. Either way, we're going to be doing some side quests before we actually head into Koningsdorf. I don't know if that's the proper pronunciation of that, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. One of these quests that we're going to be doing, in fact, we'll go ahead and do it now. If I'm not mistaken, it's here. One of the quests I should have done... My controller is freaking out right now. One of the quests I should have done before the 6 bases showed up. It makes the quest quite a bit harder. However, it gives you a much better reward, but it's a bit late for that. We've already done the bases, so we can't exactly fix that problem. But anyway, it is the third part, I don't know if it's the last part, but the third part of the Silver Falcons. Yeah, sure, I'll help. So, the fight slightly changes. If you do this before the 6 bases, you will have to face, once again, the two boss people from Conqueror's army. I don't remember their name. The giant dude with the hammer, and the little ninja chick who gets trucked around by the giant dude's hammer. But, if you do it after the 6 bases... Who are you attacking? You're attacking B. If you do it after the 6 bases, then you will only end up getting a reinforcement wave that is a single additional union of soldiers, as far as I'm aware.
We shall stop them here.
Which makes the fight a lot easier, because there's a lot of dudes in this fight.
You require assistance.
Not that we should have any trouble with this, but there are a lot of dudes that show up. And if you can't clear them out with something like a gay bold before the boss spawns, you're in pretty big trouble. We, however, do not have to deal with that, because we do not have a boss spawn, as far as I'm aware. Maybe the final union is considered a boss, and they have extra health or something, but they're not, they're not the doom and despair that would otherwise spawn. Plus, we have quite a few remnants at this point, so we are fairly powerful.
Are you alright?
Sometimes I hate everything. This is gonna kill that union. I was gonna say I wish more of my unions would use big skills in the first round, but whatever. It's alright. So this fight functions basically like all of the other Silver Falcon fights.
Victory is within our grasp.
You kill all of the first wave, and the second wave will spawn. And then you kill you kill 2 of the second wave. May as well just close in. You kill 2 of the second wave and it'll spawn the third wave, and then you kill an additional 5, and it'll spawn the final wave, I believe is how it works. That was confusing because I confused myself a couple times there, but...
Coming at you.
All 2, 5, and then the last wave, and then I think the boss shows up or something like that at some point. Either way, we're gonna kill everything, because we have to kill everything, so let's go ahead and get that whole kill everything underway. Very, very slowly. She's had a basic axe like this entire game, hasn't she? Everyone else got these, fancy dramatic weapons. She's just got a giant blade on a stick. It's not even a fancy stick either.
I hate these half-baked mutant puns.
Also, half-baked mutant
We've
puns.
certainly felled a lot of them.
You know what? We don't need it. Bollocks. Let's summon Cyclops for giggles. I don't know who I'm attacking with who. I'm just kind of hitting buttons because it doesn't matter.
Whoa!
If you were a little bit weaker than me and had not done the tablet quest yet, so you don't have all these remnants, you would probably want to actually target things a little bit more appropriately than I am. I, however, have,
You require assistance.
and do have, all these remnants, so I don't think it much matters. Plus my battle rank is like 12, or more above what it would be in this quest, so. His spear is way too small. I don't think that spear is supposed to be that small.
Are you all right?
It just looks weird.
Destroy them from the sides!
That was so close to killing them. Well, this is a good use of a Union's attack. At least I got a critical on it. And there's the next reinforcement. Hello. They appear to have a Cyclops, unless that's my Cyclops over there. Well, I don't know why they would... Excuse me, why they would have one. We need to get some heals out. Was that my Cyclops over there? Because that's the only Cyclops I see, and I don't think anyone should have Cyclops except for me. Also, that kind of rhymed. Let's see. Well, that mage group needs to die. What is this group way over there? Oh, that would be where the boss spawns, I believe. So that was the boss wave that just spawned. Fair enough. I guess that's the closest enemy to you. I don't know. I guess we'll just do this. You guys need to heal. And you're probably going to get interrupted because of the way I've got you guys attacking things, because I'm an idiot, but we'll do it this way and see how it goes. I would have preferred if they attacked rather than just healing, but whatever. Like I have Rush's group coming in from a flank, so it doesn't really matter. They, however, are also coming in from a flank and healing each other. Cursed AI and their ability to heal. Cursed Cyclops and its inability to flank. They can't kill Cyclops, by the way, don't even bother. He has way too much health for them to even get close to killing him. Really? That's the best you guys got? Yeah. Yeah. We need more damage. We need more damage, which requires better items. And sadly, getting better items is difficult. This might kill him. Yeah, there you go. Rush, on the other hand, does not need better items. He is good to go on the damage front. And I'm not even stacking intelligence on him either. He just does that much damage. I will start stacking intelligence on him soon. So this is the last two enemies we need to kill. Frankly, I'm just gonna have people hit things, I guess. I don't know. Hit things in a somewhat offensive manner, and thus hopefully kill things. I wish all of the enemies didn't have knee splitter or cutting lunge 5. Like every enemy we've fought for like the past 10 videos has had cutting lunge or knee splitter. I guess it's better they have that than something like freaking silent gas or whatever it's called. We win.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Sure.
That means nothing to me.
So if you do this before the bases, you have to fight actual bosses in that, which makes it much more difficult, but you get an amazing item out of it. As opposed to the reward that I'm about to get, you would get I think it's an accessory of some description. It might be a ring, I'm not sure. Who knows? A lot of people probably know, but you get an accessory that's like 25% initial AP and 20% max AP, and you get 30,000 gold instead of 15,000. Go to the guild facing Elysian's Assembly Hall. So we've unlocked a new guild and the ability to recruit those dingly dongles. Let's go check out our guild first. There's another quest on Voltarosa that we could do, however I don't necessarily want to do that right now because I'm likely to get lost, so I want to start a video with that quest, and I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I am all sorts of nasally right now. I'm sniffly, my nose is stuffed. I forgot where he said it was. Oh, apparently it's right here. My nose is stuffed and sniffly and I can't breathe, and I do apologize, but I felt like recording today, so gosh darn it, we're gonna record today. What do you have to say? I don't think I need to worry about you competing with me, but anyway, this place will allow us to recruit silver falcons, some of which are fairly good, some of which are not, but it also gives us a list of more guild tasks to do, including this one. Oh yeah, I've noticed a couple of these. The hidden monsters to slay just says unknown, location unknown, so I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. Wings of Nagapura. Fair enough, we've got nothing else to do here, I just wanted to check it out. And I'm probably gonna forget to edit that out, so I apologize preemptively. But if I do edit it out, I'm just gonna apologize for nothing, because you guys won't have any idea what I'm apologizing about. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and grab at least one other quest here, and it's in... Baluk. I pronounced that K really hard, but either way. This is another series of, well, not another series of fights, but another series of enemies that we'll have to kill in a fight. It's, as far as I'm aware, probably going to be very easy. Kind of like the last one was very easy. It'd be nice if we could get, like, Gable or something to trigger more frequently, but... I would have to have Dave just kind of sit there and do nothing. Who are you? What a Shao. Not really that interesting. I don't know why I came here, by the way. I meant to go to the pub, but since I was there, I figured we'd check it out. Man, I'm gonna need to do a lot of editing in this video. To remove noises I don't think you guys want to hear. Mostly involving me trying to breathe. Alright, is it you? This is you. Hello. I'm here for your quest. Why flies? You need to clean up your place, man. I picked all the bugs out of yours, don't worry about it. Sure, we'll kill your bugs for you. And it immediately kicks us into battle, which is my favorite kind of side quest, the one that kicks you immediately into battle. I actually like the ones that have more of a story to them. So here we are. Once again, all of the enemies are incredibly far away. I'm actually tempted to just stay on our toes. Let's do that. We're just gonna idle, the enemy will march towards us. Although, they don't have any ranged attacks as far as I'm aware. At least these don't. There are some enemies that spawn later in this that can cause curse at will. So we will have to be careful later on, and I'll have to try and get those killed as quickly as possible so we don't end up with everyone cursed and dying willy-nilly. The downside of staying on your toes is we have to sit here and watch every individual unit on standby. Which seems a bit stupid, but whatever. I didn't program the game, so we're just gonna do it this way. Woo! Exciting combat! I could have marched towards them and attacked, but this actually gave us a little bit more AP. Not that that necessarily means anything, because he didn't want to fire the Gable, so... It is somewhat irrelevant. I like the music that's playing here. If you're curious what I'm doing, I'm trying to get people to attack certain ones so that we minimize the chance of people getting horribly ruined, especially people that are attacking from afar. It is kind of important that they get their attack off before anyone actually attacks them. Oh, come on. Too fast.
Gotta suck it up and stop these guys.
You guys have all this... Oh, yeah, see, there's the raid lock I wanted to avoid. You guys have all this AP, and you don't use any freaking skills. Hate you all.
All right.
I was hoping that Caustic Blast would do a little bit better than it did, but whatever, we have Orphic Ward now. Not that that's likely going to help anybody. So whose group was that got killed? Who was attacking the group that hit Rush is what I meant to say with that phrase there, and failed horribly. Just like Kidman failed horribly at actually hitting things with his giant weapons. I think he'd be better at that. And she blacked out. Hooray! Totes should have attacked you guys from far on the first turn. Get some of them killed before they start doing this bollocks, because like 20 of them spawn at the same time. Oh well, it's alright. We can heal up. Let's see. Why does double time 4 look so expensive? Just hit things. If you need to heal, I'll tell them to heal. So heal yourself. Actually play it by ear. Play it by ear. They should heal. Oops, they should heal themselves if I tell them to play it by ear. If they're smart, which apparently this group is not. As it turns out, that little group needs a little bit more experience in the when to heal myself category. They're gonna die now. Yep. You dingle dongles. Where did this group come from? I thought there were only 2 enemy unions left.
This isn't even worth my time.
And this would be a 3rd. I don't know, whatever. They might die here. Yeah. They still need to revive, and they're gonna get reinforcements. Oh, where are these things coming from? There's just freaking ants everywhere. Like, that's kind of what they do, is they're ants and they're everywhere, but still.
Strike now for victory. How many have we taken out?
I don't know. Alright, so if we can attack from afar, I guess we'll attack from afar. You guys
I'll
hit
take
that
you
one.
down with my own hands.
Wow, Kiss of Life is expensive. We may as well have them do it, because it won't use any items, even though it's going to be crazy AP intensive. As you guys get your HP up. Plus we get to see Kiss of Life for the first time.
Thank you.
I forgot how much AP some of these endgame skills cost. It's ridiculous. They're technically free. There we go. So at no cost, we have Revive the Union, which is nice, so we don't have to use crazy amounts of vivification herbs, but it's pretty rare that that's going to actually pop up and be available for use. I'd be happy with a Gape Hold at like any point. David, just saying. I wish Permafrost was a area AoE instead of a Union AoE. It'd make a lot more sense, and it would be really useful on the level of Caustic Blast, but whatever.
Take this.
Actually, I think it does more damage than Caustic Blast, but Caustic Blast has that debuff of unknown things. Cyclops? Yeah, you know. We'll summon a Cyclops. Ooh, hold on. Okay, they're attacking that. There's 2 unions inside that friendly union. I don't know who's gonna hit what there. We might get raid locked. Yeah, because they spawned right on top of us.
Whoa!
I don't know what he's saying when he summons Cyclops, by the way, if someone wants to tell me. I figured.
If you want to be struck down.
Indeed. There's raid lock number 1.
You okay?
I figured we should summon Cyclops, get some additional damage, potential flanks, etc., etc. Rush's group is going to get the living crap beat out of them. which is unfortunate, but, you know, even if I didn't summon, they would still get multiple unions hitting them.
Watch this.
And we wouldn't have a Cyclops with which to beat things over the head with. This is the boss wave, isn't it? I don't know, there's just bugs everywhere. It's still just a soldiers group. What is this? Hunters group? We need to get some heals out and some AoE damage out, because there's a lot of crap over here. Oh, whoops. Wasn't paying attention. At least Kidman finally did something useful and killed an enemy union. Only took like 1 billion years. Stop hitting Rush. My lord, I was too slow.
Nice.
We've got crazy block on Rush's group apparently. Which is good. Before he not die. How were you too far away to hit something? I summoned you in the middle of them. That's some bollocks. Alright, we need heals out. You, of course, despite not being deadlocked, don't want to do any sort of AoE. Even though he can afford it. Seriously, just skateboard. Keep your HP up. Just hit stuff, I guess. I don't know. I would like them to heal, but they're probably not going to because they're doofuses. So we'll do it like this. I think we end up dodging or blocking like half of the attacks on Rush's group. That was an unnecessary revitalize.
Watch out!
Would have preferred she did some damage, but whatever. They are probably going to end up dying this turn from a flank attack unless she reassesses. Hey, nice. She's learning how not to die. Now only everyone else could learn how not to die.
Watch this.
Turning it around. I don't think that was... Is this the boss wave? Jesus. This must be the boss wave. And there's the flank. The flanks.
You okay?
They're real. I don't know where the boss spawned. Did it spawn on top of us? It seemed like it spawned a bit away. We need to get our morale up as best we can though, because we're a bit low. This'll help hopefully. Well, no. It knocked that thing comically far away considering it's a ground attack, but oh well. Cyclops isn't actually that useful for anything except for like soaking hits, if you haven't noticed. He has the worst accuracy. He does appear to have attracted the boss though. Or what I think is the boss. Yeah, it is, because there's the Queensguard. Queensguard needs to die. However, there's a lot of other crap going on.
I am Lord
Playable
Paris
you.
of Baltarosa.
Alright. Lord Paris of Baltarosa, you need to chill out. 113. Confuse and Maledict. I don't know what Confuse does, but hey. You guys are basically worthless. Should really fix that union at some point. Again, Queensguard is our main priority because they have the ability to curse. The faster we kill them, the easier this becomes. I believe Cyclops is going to end up tanking the boss, so... 0 damage. He just parries something with his crotch. I think he did. Oh, Cyclops has confused as well. I'm pretty sure he parried something with his crotch, which is quite the accomplishment in and of itself. Oh, I didn't tell them to attack the boss, did I? I thought I told them to attack Queensguard.
Hit him harder than that. Son of a... This
Well-
will leave a mark.
I guess they're the group to hit the boss, considering they do crazy amounts of damage. I prefer they hit it flank or something. There's Cacophony. Which they can use at will multiple times per turn, I assume. Might be able to paralyze them and keep them from casting it, but that does mean Rush's group is cursed, so... I don't recall telling this many people to attack the queen.
Watch this.
Maybe they'll get the queen killed fairly quickly because they're doing a lot of damage to it. Alright, so soldiers group, I don't care. Oh, there is no more Queen's Guard. Oh, okay then. So someone go help that guy. Oh, you're deadlocked, okay. Someone go help our summon because he'll be there for ages. And everyone else go ahead and get on the boss. Because why not at this point?
Okay?
Rush's group might die to curse, who knows. Wow, that was a sweet slow motion jump, man. I approve. Thankfully, she resisted it. When is she gonna learn new levels of support? Are there new levels of support? This is gonna hurt. Never mind. Sometimes that ability hits like a truck, and sometimes it just doesn't hit anything.
This one'll leave a mark.
How much damage did he just do? Alright. I suppose that works. I had someone sent over there to help him, but apparently he doesn't need it. Oh, well, okay. That was kind of a disappointing kill, to be honest. We shot it through the heart.
Than before. That means nothing to me.
I've learned a
Little
new
by
art.
little, I'm becoming stronger.
Glow root. What is that? Good lord, the items. Looks like some sort of... yeah, okay. I was gonna say some sort of explosive item art thing. And it was. You're welcome. Oh, okay. I guess... you unlocked a more powerful formation of an existing union. Should really start using these more powerful formations because they are in fact more powerful. I don't know how long this video's been, but I still feel like recording and I could just split this, so... what other side quest do I want to do? Perhaps this one? This one's in Nagapur, the destroyed city. I believe it's this one I want to do. Yeah. I want to do this one before hitting battle rank 60, because when you hit battle rank 60 it becomes a much more difficult fight. I did not actually mean to do that. There we go. So let's go ahead and head to Nagapur. And speak to a boy about his desires. For her, combat arts. She can do a mix, but I'm primarily using her mystic ability for healing. Whoa, game. What is this? What is this? I didn't realize there was a thing over there. I can't go to it, but it's a thing. It says it leads to a city. It's the Imperial City of Underwalt. Interesting. Either way, we're heading to Nagapur. This will be the last quest I do in this video. If it turns out this video is like 50 minutes, then I'll just split the video. If it's like 40, we'll deal with it. So we need to go to the pub, which is somewhere. I always forget. It's right here. It's directly in front of me, conveniently. And I don't think this should be very difficult. If we were battle rank 60, or if we hit battle rank 60, by the way. Hello. Oh wait, we need to talk to him somewhere else before this, don't we? Yeah, we don't want to talk to him. Alright, well... we need to talk to, I'm pretty sure, someone outside of here before it triggers, so let me investigate this. May disappear before the end of the game. Don't worry about that. We're doing side quests. Talk to the boy with the talk bubble standing left of Hemilis Armory. What the heck? Oh, he's over here, isn't he? Aha. Hello, brother of kidnapped girl. I can't trust a stupid adult, but you're not so old. I can trust you. Fair enough, we'll go talk to this Oswald geezer who's in the pub if you're curious why I went there before. It's kind of like a couple other quests. You have to talk to someone before it triggers the person being in the pub. A little bit weird, but whatever. Hello, Jaeger. He just stands there all day, so where is Oswald? Ah, hello, Oswald. I was expecting someone looking slightly different than you, but okay. Oh good, it's another one of those people that pivots while they talk for no reason. A group of slavers. Yeah, sure. So this quest unlocks the Aqueducts again. I don't think I actually showed you or told you or anything like that, but you lose access to the Aqueducts after going through them in the first disc until you do this quest, or I think way later if you don't. You may never get them back, I don't know, but here we are. It, you know, might look a little bit different, perhaps. I don't know, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been here. So we need to go to... Make your way to the third channel. Where is the third channel? This becomes question number one. Where are we, actually? It's a better question. Alright, well, how the heck do we get to the third channel? This is going to be slightly confusing for a second. So the East Waterway Control goes to it. Alright. In order to get to the East Waterway Control, we need to go over yonder. And we don't have access to the rest of this area quite yet. I don't actually know when we get access to all of the aqueducts. There's a lot of crap in this place. You can probably tell, but you know, we can go that way later. Over yonder. I don't know what unlocks it, or even what's over there for that matter, but for now we cannot, and we need to go this way anyway. Maybe this quest gives it to us. But usually if you unlock an area via a quest, the quest will have you go through that area. I would like to not fight anything here, if you're curious. I don't want to go up in battle ranks, so if we can avoid encounters, I will be trying my best to do so. I have a terrible inability to speak. You would think, considering what I do is literally just talking, that I would be slightly better at just doing that. Looks like I don't know where this quest spawned us, but we're completely avoiding the upper level, it looks like. Not completely, but for the most part, we do have to go up here. That is a scary sound that thing was making. There should be a ladder over here, yeah. And of course an enemy that I don't want to fight, but it doesn't matter because he's not where I need to go. Alright. And we're almost there. Of course this is just the area that we need to be in, and then I need to figure out where the heck the enemies are. Go this way, I think. Every time I get on a ladder, I hold the joystick in the direction that I want to go on the ladder, even though I don't have to. I'm just so used to manually using ladders. Alright, so here we are. We're in the third... I forgot what it was. The third something. The third channel. Yeah, there we go. Now, where in the third channel did I need to be? I believe it was J something? Oh, it's right there, in fact. As it turns out, we need to be directly in front of the door that we come in. Hello. How goes it? Hi. Just passing through. I like the extra options in this. Surely you've seen me before, right? Surely. So the boss has a decent amount of health, nothing too crazy. But if you're hit battle rank 60, he gets a lot of AoE attacks. He has one by default, but he unlocks I think 2 or 3 more AoE attacks, so you gots to be careful there. I should really be trying to do better mystic attacks on this first turn. In fact, reset here. You're doing Caustic Blast. I would like you also to do Caustic Blast. You're probably not going to. Okay, he wants to do it over there. Fair enough. We will attempt to do it over there. Someone's gonna get intercepted because we got stuff all willy-nilly. Doesn't matter, as long as he's using Caustic Blast, I don't care who he hits with it. How did the boss not be the first one to get an encounter? Doesn't even make any sense. These slaver troops have a little bit more health than I was anticipating, but this is basically why I wanted to use Caustic Blast. Only hit one group, apart from the main target anyway. It didn't even kill the other group either, which is kind of disappointing.
Are you even trying?
Once we get these additional groups down, the fight's basically done. We have 5 groups, so 2 of them will be flanking, even if he does multi-deadlock. That's kind of bad, but whatever. Even if he does multi-deadlock, we're still going to have a bunch of flanks going off, so we're going to be having all of the damage done in like a single turn. Please hit many people. Thank you. See, at least Rush's Caustic Blast isn't garbage. Like some other people. I actually didn't want you to attack the boss, but whatever. There's one additional extra group left. Wow. We did no damage to him. Alright, have them laid on cover. You guys play by ear, you guys get your HP up, and you guys play by ear. I would have preferred they had Omni Strike option for the boss rather than a dude who's almost dead, but I could have had them Omni Strike him because he would have died before the Omni Strike triggered. Because there's already a Union deadlocked with it, which means the Omni Strike would have hit the boss, but whatever, there's Flash Bomb. That is the AoE he starts with. It's basically worthless. The other AoEs you get, though, hit like a truck, so you want to avoid that if possible. Ow. I thought they were going to be out of deadlock to cast this stuff, but whatever. Lots of speeds. Sorry, not lots of speeds. Lots of buffs for David's group. Not so much Rush, but he doesn't necessarily need it. So.
There's no way I will lose.
There's no way he'll lose, but also we're getting Omni Strength. So that's good news. We may end up... Well, no. We might. Who knows? We probably won't. I was gonna say we may end up killing him this turn. But the other unions, apart from the first 2, are not doing much damage. Wow, this guy's bad at his job. I think this guy has like 70 or 80k health, which compared to 3 damage, compared to other stuff we've been fighting, isn't that much. The fact that we're doing like 0 to 3 damage on some enemies is a bit disturbing, but hey.
My old age hasn't stopped me from growing. I hope to put this power to great use.
There we go. That'll be all the side quests for now. Disc 2 does have less side quests than Disc 1, but there are still quite a few. And we've only done, I think, 5 or 6 on this disc so far, so there will be more. So we get a linen belt, which is not really all that special, but whatever. Yay, we did it. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video, or videos. I don't know how long this one is. This is why I should pay attention to things, but either way, the aqueducts are now accessible. You can have the linen belt because you apparently wanted it. Anyway, next time we're probably going to be doing some more side quests, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys then.